We are in our third year of TEDx events at the University of Denver, and our very simple tip for you all is to give an update on your past speakers at your next event. Your audience will be really curious to see what's happened to them as a result of your TEDx conference. So we produced 2 Where Are They Now videos that followed a few of our speakers. And the first one on the next slide is Aaron Huey, who is a photographer, and he took pictures of the Lakota Indian tribe on the Pine Ridge Reservation. Very moving photographs. TED picked up his talk, ran it on TED.com. Then because of that exposure, the artist Shepard Fairey, who is most famous for the Obama Hope poster, and Ernesto Urena, another street artist, turned some of his photographs into posters, which you should have in your TED bag. And these posters have become this Honor the Treaties grassroots campaign. And they're wild postings, and they're billboards, and they're in Washington, D.C., and in Los Angeles, and they are making an impact. From that exposure, National Geographic contacted Aaron, and they wanted to run his photographs. And then that has now been delayed because they've decided to make it a cover story. So here is an issue that came to surface because of the TEDxDU event, and now he's going to have the cover of National Geographic. I know, it's amazing. Another one of our speakers, Kim Gorgons, talked about concussions, and one of the issues with concussions is that kids don't take long enough to recover. So that prompted this wristband, and we have it in test now at a youth sports clinic in Denver, where the kid comes in, the doctor puts this wristband on him and says, when you're good to go, I will cut that wristband off of you, but not before. And it's actually going through the official medical protocol testing to prove that it improves outcomes, and then we hope to roll it out with the CDC. And then finally, another one of our speakers, Phil Tedeschi, talked about our connection with animals. And Samantha was a service dog in training at the time. And then our film crew followed her on her first job, which is at a high school for youth with special needs in Colorado. So we did it as videos. There are other ways to do it. I know I went to Mile High, and they had one of their local speakers come back on stage and talk about what happened to her. Or you could just have a still up, and your MC can say, you all remember Phil and Samantha? Here's what they're doing now. So there are lots of ways to do it. The reasons to do it are because it really shows your audience the power of TEDx and that they are at something really special. And then it cultivates the love, right? Because now you've treated everyone like an insider. And the people who were there that year and saw that speaker originally, they feel like they really know something. And the people who weren't there feel like they really missed something. And now that breathes new life into your old talks that are posted, so your videos go back and get some more exposure. It makes your speakers heroes, of course, which they are. And then finally, it creates this sense of possibility and inspiration in the room. And if you've had your event, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't had your event yet, you will feel it. There is this sense in the room that anything is possible. These people are doing amazing things. And you know that somebody's life is going to change because of your TEDx event. And when you have your speakers then back to show what has happened to them, that is the living proof of the power of TED. Thank you.